Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, everybody. How's everybody doing? What's going on? Hey. Hey, girl. Hey. Good morning. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, okay, guys. If you would like to quickly, if you're not in the Facebook group, and you're not in the Discord, go ahead. The Discord is a members only perk. But if you want some community, you want to talk to Bougie Gang, you wanted like, hey, Bougie Gang, what y'all doing? Da, 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 whatever. I just dropped the link, guys. So go ahead, get your Bougie Gang on, um, get your shenanigans on up in these, if you want to commune, let's keep it positive. If I notice anyone in there that's not positive for whatever reason, we do have a couple of moderators, but at the end of the day, I'm not here to be anyone's mom. I'm the same off and online, period. Disrespectful is handled disrespectfully. And we act like adults. If you can't act like an adult, we just can't have you around. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no babies. All of us are mommies to be, aunties, whatever. At the end of the day, we're adults. And that's it, and that's all. We've had no problems. It's been really nice. It's very tiny but mighty. And I started pushing it out because I know that some of you guys do like to chat and discuss, drop tea, things of that nature. So basically, if you are on the Love Lies and Lacefronts page, there is another layer to this. There's levels to this, and if you click that, you can be in that. And if you're not a Bougie Gang official member over here on YouTube, and don't have access to the Discord, get you some chat on over on the Facebook page. It's open and it's free, and you're not required to be a member for that. So if that's something that you want to do, have at it. And there it is. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Um, is it Asianelle? I hope I'm saying your name right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Moving in silence. Good morning, boo. Good morning. Here's the link. It's pinned above. So don't type all that in. Don't do that. Just hit the link. It's pinned above. Okay. Let's see. Pine. Good morning, boo boo. Hey P. Hey Cham. Good morning. Live, laugh, love. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Up early doing laundry. Yes. Good morning. Rose of Sharon. Hey, boo boo. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Queen K. Good morning. Hi, Journal Girl. Good morning. Hi, IVS. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. VB, good morning. M. Jones, good morning. M. Jones, you'd be so disappointed with me. My garden is, when I go out to the garden, it's going to be dun, dun, dun. That if you notice, I mean, I might do a late garden because I still have all my seeds. That's a spoiler alert. We got to get all the way caught up. I was just way too exhausted yesterday, but I'm feeling like I'm getting back in my stride. I feel like I'd been down for the count for almost a month, just to be honest, where it was just sucking my energy. And like to the point, like you don't know, you try to adjust as much as you possibly can, but like it's like I feel like I felt like after I got over COVID, I felt like, bitch, what? Can't stop me. What? What? I got so much energy. But yeah, I've been getting so much rest. I feel really, really good. Save your grass clippings and make fertilizer. It will help. You have so many tips. So what do I do with the grass clippings? I'm gonna have to tell my husband. He's totally a lawn guy. I don't know if we didn't really talk a whole lot about it, but my husband got a very nice new piece of equipment for his lawn cutting um uh that he does here. He's not a landscaper or anything, but he really enjoys keeping our front yard looking really nice and having green, lush, golf course quality grass, which I don't think we're there yet, but he's working on it. And so that's interesting. I could definitely ask him to hold grass clippings for me because I think he does. I think he typically throws them away, but I can definitely get that. Haven't been active in the chat due to health conditions. I'm doing better though. Well, praise be, and that's good to hear. And I'm so happy that you're back. Just sometimes I listen. Half of the lives that I listen to, honestly, I wouldn't even say half. I would probably say 90% of the lives that I listen to, I put my headphones on and I'm doing other stuff. I'm washing dishes. I am folding clothes. I'm working. Good morning, Mrs. True Redbone. Good morning, hun. I'm not always in the chat, so we appreciate you though, Rose of Sharon. Just do what you can, hun, and I'm so happy to hear that you're doing well. Okay, so yeah, that's great news. Find an empty plastic container, put the grass clippings in it, fill it with water, and let it sit for 3 days. Strain the grass clippings and then add to your garden. Okay. I bet you it smells awful. It probably just smells like fresh grass. Good morning, Tennessee. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Lisa plus three. Good morning. Snapple Apple. Good morning. Guys, let's go ahead and get right into it so we're not doing too much today. I suspect that our audience will pick up because I did just do a live. Any of you guys who missed it, we did do an early live. So um yes. And it was focused on Miss I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. Okay. Yes. Okay. So if you missed it, don't leave now. Go back later. You'll have something else to watch. It smells horrible. I can only imagine. And yes, I can almost smell it because fresh cut grass has a smell like no other. And I would just make sure he gives it to me from the side yard because that almost could have sounded very naughty the way I said that, but I didn't mean it that way. I want it from the front or the side. I'm gonna make sure my husband gives it to me from the front or the side, not the back. I don't want any backyard grass. I'm cracking my own self up if you're following me right now. Okay. I want it from the front or from the side because from the back will have all the poop in it because the dogs basically own the backyard. I was going somewhere with this. I wasn't just trying to be cute. The dogs own the backyard, and let me tell you something, baby. Miss True's like, yeah. Give it to me from the front or the side, dear, if you're listening right now, which I'm sure he is. Because the grass in the backyard has the poopy in it. So we don't want the poopy. Did y'all see Medusa clowning hips, womanly figure girl? Was that the late night kind of little short that she did? We'll go over there too. We'll go over there too. But first let's we're gonna talk about this. Hold on. Let's try to get through this as quickly as possible because um the way I was feeling for the past couple of weeks, I'm going to be honest, it put me so far behind with work that I have to, girl, I'm going to have to be a good employee. and make sure I handle, all of the business with this pleasure because girl, this YouTube does not pay, you know, it does not cover what I needed to cover. So, okay, this is definitely a hobby. Okay, this is hobby money, okay? This is my good hobby. Okay, here we go. Let me move that. That's distracting. Let me fix that a little better. Is that better? Yes, I like that much better. Um do it like that. Okay. Now can I bring your attention to something? This lovely lady who has 7 subscribers who paid for a promo, and I've brought this up before, guys. I just think it's unconscionable, okay? I think it looks really bad when people ask, um, and I'm talking about Jasmine, for people to subscribe to a channel and not even for the optics. Have you subscribed to the channel? I mean, do we not notice right here? It's in red and it says subscribe. So when Jasmine screenshot that, she still hadn't subscribed yet. And Strong Mommy Chrissy does it too. If you go to Strong Mommy Chrissy's channel, I promise you, there are very few of these channels that they promote that they are even subscribed to. And that annoys me. Why should I subscribe, which I'm not going to? Why should I subscribe if you're not subscribed? Can you tell me? Even if you just hit the subscribe button to do the screenshot or the screen recording of the channel. But if you're not subscribed, why should I? Can you make that make sense? How are you watching videos? How when Strong Mommy Chrissy is saying, "Oh, I love that channel," or Jasmine's like, "Oh my god, she does the best videos." How do you know you're not subscribed? You sat there and sifted through about 5 videos? Stop lying. I just think if you're going to tell us if you're I mean, there's different ways to sell a channel, but at the end of the day, if you're going to sell people on a channel, then just be real about it at the end of the day. Just be real. Hey, a when a strong fam came through, y'all, she wants you to come and subscribe. I mean, clearly I'm not. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I do think that there is something wrong with that. But at the end of the day, if I'm going to tell someone to subscribe to someone's channel, I think I would be subscribed to it, but whatever, man. I do not. I don't care enough. But I've called this out before. Now, I want to go right here just really quickly. We've got little beautiful Miss Ava with her little cute self. Looks like they have introduced the nebulizer to the chat. So I'm not going to park on her because again, this is not her fault that her mom is Fugazi. Okay, let's park right here on the medicine. Okay, let's park right there. You guys see enough. The beautiful little Ava is on her way to preschool, and Fugazi ass mommy is wants everyone to know these kids' private business as per usual. Um, and that's where we're gonna start. But let me not be rude because I say hi to everybody. Shonda, good morning, boo. Let me make sure I said hi to everyone. Did I? I feel like maybe I didn't. I'm not sure, but let's do this damn thing, okay? Moving in silence. Good morning, pineapples, live, laugh, love, cham cham, Rose of Sharon. I think I did Queen K, but I know there's more in here now. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I think everyone is letting out from the first feature with Live. IVS, good morning. Everyone hit that like button. I mean, it definitely increases the energy. And when that energy increases, this freestyle, you know, it goes different places. So definitely it's a motivator. So I certainly appreciate that. Rose of Sharon, guys, keep Rose of Sharon in your thoughts and prayers and send her some positive energy. She has been dealing with life And at the end of the day, send her some energy through this internet in a positive way, and we rebuke anything that's negative. So any of you naysayers out here, you just go ahead and stay seated, and all that positive energy go ahead and flow. And we'll rebuke anything negative for all of you little negative Nancy's out there. But yes, Rose of Sharon has been dealing with life, but she is doing better. She's on the upswing, and she is checking in this morning. So guys, send her some love, please. Buttons all day. Hey boo. Journal girl for the 2 times. Good morning. I think this is where we left off. Miss True. Good morning. Snapple Apple. Yes. Good morning. Lisa +3. Yeah, this is really where we left off. I think I last said hi to Tennessee and Mrs. True. We were talking about grass. And let's see. Jesse, Latoy, good morning. Yes, we were talking about hitting it from get me some from the front or the side. Yes, it's all coming back now. Did we BBG, good morning. Hey boo. Planet Mimi Vlogs. Good morning, dear. How are you? Good morning. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Mo Lifestyle. Good morning. Yes, sis. Good morning. How are you? Miss Mabes. Hey boo. Miss Mika, good morning, hun. What's going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome to everyone. And if you're in the bushes, don't be shy. Go ahead and come on in, come to the chat. Make sure that you are subscribed, obviously, and hit that like button. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Okay, let's hit this. So, really quick, I was watching this last night. So Jasmine opens up this video. It just posted last night. Chris takes Boo Boo to the doctor. She starts off letting us know not only did Legendary now on the nebulizer, but now Ava. I don't know who else is on the nebulizer, who else has asthma in the house, but do we not recall Jasmine with some very dirty, dusty air vents right over the children's bedroom? The twins' bedroom is right outside the kitchen, and she had a very dirty, 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 dirty air vent. And you've got 2 kids here, 2 babies, and if their breathing breathing obviously is important, guys. We know that oxygen fuels your blood, and the oxygen um does a lot of different things. And if you're not getting sufficient air, it really affects your brain function. Okay. And for a developing baby who's now on nebulizer treatments, I would think that those air vents and those filters would be cleaned monthly. The amount of dirt and grime, the air vent sits right over by the kitchen. These people are constantly making meats with grease and all of the things. You would think that they would have that clean. So if you hadn't cleaned it yet, Jasmine, don't let us catch another vlog with those dirty vents, please, when now you are putting on Front Street that these babies have asthma and that they are on nebulizers. Also, I'm going to need for you to catch that nebulizer over her nose. Ava could barely stand the treatment because the way you had it, because you were so busy filming rather than treating, the medicine was going right in her eyes, you silly nincompoop. Ava was making faces like only Ava can make. Ava kills me with her faces. Ava, Ava speaks now novels through her eyes and those looks that she gives her mother. Like, my God, like, girl, could we please get this together? Like, Ava, you know how they say that a kid has been here before, that when they're so wise. Erica, good morning, babe. They're so wise and knowledgeable. Dej, good morning. Did you see that? Did you see she had the nebulizer on, and it was over the face, but she didn't have it secured. So all of the air, the mist that's supposed to be going into their lungs and into their nostrils was going right up into the air. That woman is stupid, and she was doing the same thing to Legendary too. You are wasting a very expensive treatment, the medicine and all of the supplies that you need for that nebulizer. It's just going into the air. You are so dumb, Jasmine. If anybody is watching this who deals with Jasmine, let her know you got to fix that mask on their face. The smoke should be not the smoke, but the mist should be maybe coming out from the sides, if anything, but it really needs to be going into their lungs. They need to be breathing. It's a breathing treatment. They need to be basically taking in that mist. That mist is what's going to clear their sinuses out, go into their lungs. That medicine is going in through the nose and in through the mouth, and all of it is escaping. You can just sit there and watch it, and it's just a big fucking waste. It's awful. It's awful. Yeah, it was in her eyes. I just could not believe that this woman is so fucking dumb. You know what I mean? And I hate to come in and just start going in just 20 minutes in and we've barely played the video, but I'm like, damn, don't you? It's a breathing treatment. How is she breathing that in? I don't get it. Like, and then she has an inhaler. And then they have these dirty ass vents in the house. I was just like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Seriously? Uh Whatever. Anyway, not my problem. I'm just pointing it out, and if somebody knows these weirdos, I guess let them know if you care, but I'm just putting it out here into the airwaves, that that is not the way you do a breathing treatment, and you're wasting money, you're wasting resources, and you're not curing or helping the problem, because what's going to happen is your kids are going to be probably prescribed more doses of medication or a higher dosage because it's not giving the effect that they want, but the doctor doesn't know that you're a complete fool and can't hook the apparatus properly to the children so that the medicine can be taken, so that the medicine can be administered properly to get the full effects. So that's what's going to happen. The kids are going to not show any progress with this asthma, and they're going to have, you know what I mean? Like, God help this woman. God help that family, seriously, because this woman she's just fugazi, guys. She really is. Um, let's get this. Let's get this started. Let's hear what Jasmine is yapping about.
Gets sick, not really sick. She has asthma. So, inhaler, medicine, and treatment. And here's her extra. So I'm gonna put this stuff up. Um, and yeah, she has another one in her backpack. And this one's for like at home, or if she go to her dad's house, I might just put it in her travel bag. Shout out to one of my supporters, you guys. I was gonna say subscribe.
She didn't know what to say. Subscribers, supporters. Then she's going to say family. So you have someone, remember, Jasmine doesn't have a P.O. box, right? She has the mailbox that's in the neighborhood. So here goes Jasmine again. She's going to low key complain one day soon. Let's just remember this day, guys, the day that one of her supporters, subscriber, supporter, family, supporters, sent her some formula. Where did they send it? Oh, to the mailbox in your neighborhood. Oh, okay. Not your P.O. box, because you don't have one. So once again, here is Jasmine giving out her family address, the address where her family rests their head, to a stranger for 2 containers of some damn Walmart uh formula and some bags of cookies. Here she is giving out her personal information for some cookies and milk. This chick is a troll,
I
okay?
just put it in her travel bag. Shout out to one of my supporters, you guys. I was gonna say
Supporters.
subscribers, but I'm gonna say supporters, family members. She sent me a goodie box for Legendary, and you guys, this
She sent some support for your broke ass to help you feed your kids. She didn't send you no goodie bag. She sent sustenance for the child because she's worried about this baby being able to eat. Nobody who sends formula to somebody who has. Jasmine, you present broke bitch like I've never seen before. Like I've never seen supporters sending formula and cookies for babies.
Is a lifesaver for the simple fact that I cannot find this formula anywhere here. That's why we've been using Similac. That was the only formula I was able to find. But shout out to her for sending this. And actually, it's a limit on formula, so you can only get two. And she sent him some more of these cookies.
There's a limit on formula, so she only sent two. Girl, some of these people probably would stand online for 2 weeks and get you two things a day. She sent you two because it's expensive. That's probably $100 care package right there. Between, I don't know how much formula costs now, but I think it used to be like 27, almost $30 back when Farrah was a baby. I don't know how much it costs now. Then all of those cookies and putting it in a box and mailing it, because mailing stuff is not cheap. So that person probably spent almost $100. She sent you two because that's what she wanted you to have. She sent you two because you're fugazi enough to open it. As a mother, I would be embarrassed that I have to accept care packages from strangers with sustenance for my not even 1-year-old baby. And I'm just going to be honest, I probably would not feed that to my kids. Okay. I just wouldn't, because I don't know where it's coming from. And it's not even vacuum pack sealed. So unless that thing was sealed, like it just came from the factory, yeah, I would not be opening that up, because you don't know where it came from. That could have came straight from your enemies. Okay, boo boo, you don't know, dummy.
Y'all, he loves these. I tried them. I got them one day for him, and he loves them.
And if he loves them so much, why don't you have him in stock?
He's in his bouncer playing. So thank you, girls,
so you get something from a stranger. He loves them so much, and you're not adding it to your supply. He loves them so much, you're opening them up and giving them to him. This baby has nothing. He has nothing. He barely has milk. Jasmine is the worst at trying to keep her kids fed. She's the worst.
We truly appreciate anything that anyone sends to us. It means a lot to us, especially with the formula, because it's nowhere.
But you guys can go out for $300 steak dinners. Look at this. She didn't have them in stock. This is a not ready. So, but you want 6 kids? You can't even take care of the 5 you have.
So yummy. You bit it.
I don't think it's fair to show little guy that, because his mommy is fugazi. So, girl. Oh, okay. This is the part with Chris. Oh, girl, that damn laundry. Are those clean clothes or dirty clothes? Why are you keeping clean clothes in your living room? Oh, you're picking from the laundry to go get clothes to put on the kiddos. Like Jasmine's videos, I'm gonna just say this honestly. Jasmine, you got to pick up the quality, hun, because I don't know why you think that filling up water bottles is content. Every video you love to fill up a damn water bottle. Why don't you make some dinner? Why don't you show us how you fill up a pan with food and cook, rather than how good you can fill up with tap water? Meanwhile, you've shown us a refrigerator full of bottled water. These kids can't get the little small bottles of purified spring water. You got to give them tap water all the time. Yeah. I don't know how this woman thinks she's going to make it with another kid. Like, why? Hey, Positively Blessed. Good morning, hun. Girl, she's ridiculous. Once again, Chris, if you're making that bottle for Chris to get on the road, why do you not have several bottles? Did you? Chris is driving. Look, if Chris is, look at Ava. Ava got swag. Okay, she got her little sunglasses on. Ava is like, I know I'm from here, but I'm not of here. Okay, girl, just wait till I turn 17. Wait till I get 18. I'm going over there to Texas A&M. I'm going over there to Rice University. I'm getting up out of here. Okay, sis. Period. Um. Anyway, if Chris is getting ready to get on the road for the journey to the helmet doctor, um, why are you just making one bottle? I hope that wasn't the one bottle you're sending with Chris and powder. You never know what could happen. The doctor could be held up. They could get a flat tire on the road. He's a man. You should fill up 3 bottles of water and send him with more than enough so that if he needs it, he is prepared and not running around. Jasmine is always just above empty for everything, just above run out, just above empty. This woman, girl, it's like, why do you want 6 kids? If you want to run this man off, go right on ahead. You are living a life like you are married to this man and you are not. He is not obligated to stay with you, not under the law, not under anything. He has not promised to God that he's going to be with you. Just because he has babies with you, he is not committed to you. Giving you another baby, literally on the YouTube streets and any other streets anywhere, period, even in places that are very conservative, it means nothing. If you are sitting and laying with a woman who is not your wife, universally across this globe, it is not well respected. Every woman is raised to know that at the end of the day, if a man is sleeping with you without the cover of the confines of marriage, you're disrespecting yourself. That's why people love to pull out of the blue shacking and stuff like that, because low key nobody respects it. Nobody respects it. Period. Just because you're living with someone doesn't mean people respect it. They don't necessarily hate you. They may not be harshly judging you, but they don't respect your relationship as much as they would if you got the law involved. Okay? You having another baby with this man only just proves how stupid and thirsty you are from a standpoint of that you will literally do anything for just a morsel of love. This man gives you barely any respect. He laughs at you on live streams. He won't even just co-sign out of courtesy. Out of just the courtesy of not letting my woman look stupid, he won't, just because you're too dumb to get the clues that he's not interested in being on your channel, he won't even co-sign out of courtesy. Okay? Girl.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another vlog. Welcome back to another video. So today, Legendary actually has a appointment, and
Did you guys ever notice this eyebrow that Jasmine has that looks like she's thinking, interesting? And do we notice how junky the house is at the moment? Girl, usually that house looks empty. It looks like it almost looks move out ready all the time. And we've got clothes pouring out of the laundry basket. We've got a kitchen counter full of fullness. The living room, laundry baskets everywhere. What's going on here? This is very different from what she normally lets us
Bay
see.
will be taking him to the appointment because I actually have an appointment as well. I have to go get my yearly check. You know, if you are a woman, make sure y'all are getting your yearly check. Don't sit here and be like, oh, I'm fine. No.
Jasmine, where are these earrings coming from? Hold on. Hold on. Ooh. Oh, here we go. Did you guys notice these distractingly weird earrings that she's wearing? What the hell? Since when does Jasmine ever wear earrings? Is that different, guys? Have we noticed? Her house looks like an institution. Oh, okay. Girl. Girl. Okay. Uh Continue.
So get your yearly check because you never know. Anything could happen to you.
Anything could
So make sure y'all getting
happen.
that done. Make sure y'all give me a huge thumbs up
Make
and
sure
subscribe
if
if you
your
are
man
new.
is out here
But
dick
I also
dashing,
just finished
you get your
doing my
annual
planner
so
and
that they
planning
can
things
check you for
out for the
STDs.
day. So let's go ahead and get today started.
What's up, boy? Are you ready?
Uh-oh. Now, guys, he's super cute. He's a cute little boy. Now he's sitting there with Chris. We're not going to sit for all this because really all Chris did was say a bunch of little oogling ogling type of things, and that was that. They get home, so there's nothing about the actual appointment. Look at Chris looking. This is what Chris. This is the selfie Chris gave you to work with. Okay. Um, Girl.
Gotta see my he sleep.
Yeah, like that.
I'm over here thinking he'll wait.
I'm over here thinking he awake.
Oh Nick.
Okay, look. When the feet are hanging over the side of the infant carrier seat, this baby is not an infant anymore. This baby is still a baby, obviously, but you need the transitional seat now. Um, I guess it's okay. It's better than nothing. Um, and since the baby doesn't ride with Chris often, you need to get a seat. And Chris, you don't need to take that out every time. He's not a damn baby anymore. I mean, he's a baby, but you know what I'm saying? Like you can unbuckle him and take him out. Like what is the point? What is the point? He's a baby. When you pick him up, he's going to still be sleeping cuz he is somewhere, he's in another dimension growing and learning and absorbing and meeting with angels and all of the little things that babies dream of. The baby is somewhere else, okay? And he is not thinking about y'all, all right? I don't understand why he didn't just unbuckle him and take him out and bring him into the house. Like these two are just not ready for prime time.
Get the baby.
Look at that baby. She exploits these kids like she is a mom, she is a kid exploiter. Period. Let me show you something. Let me show you something else. Do you look over here? Let me Why is this okay? Can I ask you why is she always propping this little thing right here? This little seat right here, this thing. Why is this always propped up on top of a table? That is so dangerous. Number one, that should be propped up on the floor. Why doesn't he have a high chair? Did anyone notice that? All of the things that she purchased, you never asked these people, your supporters, for a high chair. Jazzy fam, if you're outside, can you please send this woman ASAP a damn high chair? This baby needs to eat from a bowl with a spoon. That is very dangerous as his legs are getting more mobile and he gets some weight up under his feet. All you need for him to do is just one day. And she may have, in all fairness, she may have just put that there, but I doubt it. Because we've seen it on top of the counter. All he needs one day is to find his feet and push because he's at the age where he's going to be creeping, crawling, reaching, all the things. He may just be in that chair one day and just start feeling himself and push with his feet and be like, boop. Now, can he push the weight of himself? Maybe not. But why does he not have a high chair? That is basic, basic. He's got all of these swings, all of these extra things. Why does he not have a high chair? And at this point, honestly, he doesn't even need to sit in that stationary thing. I think he does have the other one. Maybe that one is on wheels. The one she's going to show something later. And I think that that's the one that's on wheels. That was one of the primary things. I mean, as soon as Farrah got to be a certain age, she was in the one on wheels, girl. And she would be just floating around the house. We had one of those, the bouncy ones, the bungee. And then eventually she got the one on wheels, girl, and sis was bumping, okay? Running into this, running into that, feeling her feet, basically on her tippy toes. So cute, rolling around. But yeah, the bungee thing, yeah, that thing on the little card table, the not ready for prime time card table for the little girls, or the twins at this point, yeah, you can go ahead and pack that thing up. You can go ahead and send that over to his grandmother's house or something, because girl, that boy is big. Okay. And if you're going to use that, you might want to put it on the floor, because one day he's going to be feeling his feet and he's going to push himself off of one of these tables you like to prop him up in that seat on. That's very dangerous. So, whatever. This woman doesn't think, and then she gets mad because people have something to say. You need to read the room, and I mean your room, and before you start showing full views of what's going on in your house, you need to think like, ooh, a reactor might say this, a reactor might say that, and govern yourself accordingly. At the end of the day, do you need to live your life according to what I say or what I do? Absolutely not. But just understand that I'm going to talk about it. And I see some safety concerns, and that's it, and that's all. Do what you want, but I hope to God that you understand that that seat is not supposed to be propped up on top of things. And I'm sure that the box with the instructions probably tells you very plainly that that probably just needs to be seated on the floor, period. And if you need the child to sit up higher, get him a high chair. Get him a nice, comfy transitional. We had a high chair that basically you could almost like recline it. So when she was younger, you could kind of seat it back a little bit, and then you could seat it up. It was a transitional high chair basically. So it you could manipulate it and then change the adjustments on the straps and all of those things that really I didn't go through. I think I had maybe two high chairs. That high chair went from when she was not even one yet, all the way up until maybe she was 3. And I did end up buying a new cover. But it was a graduated kind of thing, right? They have the 3-in-1 high chairs. Yeah, I don't know what the 3-in-1 is, but I know that the what I had was like a transitional type thing, and it worked very well. It was the best thing. And then after we got rid of that, she started sitting in the chair in the kitchen. She started sitting at the table. She had a seat at the table with the adults. Okay. Um I had those seats for my twins. I used it and watch. She could roll that right into the living room, let him watch TV in his chair, sitting up, not laying back, but sitting up in a more sit up position versus the weight of his body on the back of his head and actually sitting up, right? But if he fell asleep and it's nap time, you could recline it a little bit so he could be more comfy and stay in his chair, or you can take the tray off and move them, right? This woman with 5 kids, I'm surprised you've got all of these toys, all of these instruments, and you don't have a freaking high chair. What's the what that like if you don't have anything, if you don't even have a crib, a high chair is essential at a certain age. It's just essential. And either a bungee like that or the thing on wheels. Because the thing on wheels, I forget what they call it, but the walker, that helps them start walking. So you can seat him in it, and he may, and the graduated levels to where he can start to feel his feet, and it's almost like he's tippy toeing around. If you want him to get up and start flexing those legs some more, sit him in the bungee is good because he can start to learn how to jump up and down and get strength in his legs. But also the one on wheels, girl, when he starts seeing that he can move around, those feet will just be swinging, and he will pick up the strength rather than just bungeeing the whole time, right? I don't know. I've only got one kid, guys, and I know a lot of you guys have multiple children, grandchildren, all of the things. But at the end of the day, momming, for any of you guys out here who are not a mom yet, you're an expecting mom, just understand that God gives you a download if you are ready to receive the information. He's also going to put other women and families around you so that you can see and you can take what you need and you can leave what you don't want. Okay. You're going to be able to learn. Being a mother, it's all about learning. It's all about learning. It's you're going to have a journey of learning for the rest of your life, okay? Just like being a child. Because one day you're going to be standing there looking at your mother and thinking, "Wow, now I can relate to some of the things that you've said." And then when you become a mother, now I can relate to, "Boy, I saw you." Sometimes when I catch myself eating in the my mom used to eat in the kitchen all the time. I was one of 5 kids. I was number 4. My mom used to eat, we would be sitting at the dining room table with my dad. My mom would be eating in the kitchen. You know why? Cuz she probably didn't want to be bothered at that moment. She just got finished cooking. She would be hot and sweating and she just wanted to fucking eat. You know what I'm saying? Mom, why don't you come eat with us? Oh, I'm good. When sometimes it's like, wow. And I don't know how she felt as a woman or as a mom at that moment, but I just remember visions of seeing my mom like making chicken or poulet créole or paella and plantains and yuca and all kinds of wonderful Haitian food. And she would be hot. She would be sweating in the kitchen, making us sauce pois. If you don't know what sauce pois is, it's basically beans, like kidney beans, emulsified and over some amazing rice and whatever protein she made, and some fish, some arancol, whatever, right? And she would be eating in the kitchen. We would be eating in the dining room, and she just wanted a minute. On Sundays, mom always came fresh and sat and ate. During the week, mommy wasn't playing. She was like picking up dishes. I mean, you know what I'm saying? She had a house of 5 kids and a husband who she was a housewife, a homemaker. And you know what I'm saying? Like your life is going to be full of lessons if you choose to accept the education that you will be given just by absorbing the information from people around you who have done it. Jasmine seems to be on some sort of loop of fugazi and first time. It's like this woman does not conduct herself as a woman of wisdom who has 5 children. You would think this bitch is a first time mother who is on the damn slow bus. Like she doesn't seem to know shit. And that is quite disturbing to me. Okay. Quite disturbing. I don't understand. And she's not making world-class meals either. This chick is home all day. She's barely working. She's barely dropping videos. She acts like she is the hardest working damn YouTuber on the face of this earth. And yeah, sis forgot the high chair because she continues to feed him. A stroller is much needed. Yeah, so you can take your ass out for a walk. Okay? Even if it's just a folding one. Didn't they have a stroller? They had, I forgot. So I guess they have the twin stroller, right? And she wanted that so bad. And where did she ever take the twins? That was a waste of money, right? Anyway, let's continue. So, but the all important 7-month social media. This girl is. Wait till we get to the end. Jasmine, leave those white pants alone. With your square butt. Bro, you got a big old square ass. In a world so full of pain, can you make it go away? Why not let that be the 10 minutes or 5 minutes that you take a picture of him with the helmet and then without the helmet? He's such a cutie pie. He really is. I think it's so cute that he was covering the 7. That was cute. And
right,
homie,
guys, so Chris is back home.
Let me tell you, for a family of where you don't see these kids styling that much, Legendary seems to have lots of shoes. Okay, period. I wonder, do the Davis kids have the shoes that the Bowser kid has?
Home with Legendary, and he said that the doctor told him that he's doing really good. His head is shaping really well. They are just
We're not going to even talk about how she mixed up a pronoun for her son. We're just gonna tootsie slide. We're just gonna 1-2 step on over that, okay?
Waiting on now the front. I guess his back is doing good, and he might not need a second helmet. Yay!
Yay! God blessed you with cleaning up your stupid fugazi mothering, with laying your kid down too long that you fucked up his head. Oh, okay, Jasmine. Good for you. You don't have to continue to have the stigma of not doing what you were supposed to do as a mother and holding and propping up your child and making sure he wasn't laying down too long. Girl, congratulations, girl. You skated by one more time. Good for you.
So yeah, he
Awesome.
went and took him to that
Woohoo.
appointment. I am about to get some editing done because I have a lot of work to do. First, I gotta call my mom back because she called me and I don't know what she called for. So let's give her a call.
Everything is content. Are
Hey,
you going
Mommy,
to take us
call
to
me.
the bathroom?
Yeah, I sent you a message.
Now look at this boy. I think he's sleepy. He's just chilling and watching Gracie's Corner. Gracie's Corner, I think that's what it's called. Look at him. I am currently editing
Good
today's
morning,
shout out, you
Elizabeth.
guys, but I also want to come on here and drop a comment. So a lot of you guys like to ask me questions in my comment section. So I decided to start this trend back up. You guys know I did it before. We're going to use hashtag MyJazzyFam in the comment
Hey,
section. And I
Estrelita. Good
pin y'all's
morning,
comment
boo-boo.
here. Of course, this first comment is not a hashtag MyJazzyFam, but I wanted to answer this question on today's video. But hold on. But if you're interested in,
Let's talk about that for a second. The 4th of July photos, I felt like they were all old. I don't even know if those were current photos. Jasmine is really weird. She's a strange woman. I don't know where she got those fugazi ass earrings. When does this chick ever wear earrings? Like, can we make note of that? Can y'all tell me? I've never, as a person, let me tell you something. As a Haitian woman, as a Haitian American, as a daughter of a woman who emigrated here from Haiti, boo boo, you can barely get out the womb without someone getting ready to pierce your ears and put something in your ears, a bracelet around your wrist, and a necklace on your neck. Okay, period. That's it. I sleep in my earrings. My gold hoops, they come with me in the shower, the ocean, the pool. I don't even think of it. If I've got on my just gold earrings, I don't even take them off. I don't even think about taking them off. When I wear other earrings like my Chanel earrings or my whatever, any of my fashion statement jewelry, obviously that stuff comes off at night. But when I just have on a pair of gold earrings, that's just part of me. I notice people who wear jewelry. And this woman is not a jewelry person, and I don't think I ever see her in earrings. And then she's got on some damn grandma thrift store. I went to damn Goodwill and picked this up off the earring counter. Like, I don't know where she got those earrings from. And I mean, they're not bad, but they don't necessarily suit her. They're hanging off the bottoms of her ears, so I probably wouldn't have recommended those for her. If she would have worn some small posted earrings, probably would have shown up much better on her and less distractingly obvious that, girl, why are you all of a sudden trying to wear some earrings? You got your hair parted on the side. You trying to give us some baby hairs and some little tendrils on the side. Like, girl, what's really going on over here? Okay, you got your big sweatpants on, trying to look like you're doing something. Woke up from the funk and the fog of that HEB debacle and your Texas card being rejected. Yeah, we didn't forget about that. Also, I've got another question. Can someone, girl, whether someone puts Jazzy Fam or whatever her hashtag is, can we get a follow-up report on the F-150? Can you tell us if the police have ever followed up on the theftation, the robbery of Hips's um truck, please? Can you also follow up with us on the troll who was calling you out of the blue and harassing you and using foul language relating towards your kids. Can we get some follow up on some of these legal actions that have been taken? Jasmine, you lie and have so many fucking tall tales, and then you come here trying to look so damn innocent, but so yet stupid. I just don't understand. I don't get it. I don't understand why you continue to try to have that damn desk out in the damn living room. You couldn't be happy in the office that Chris created for you in the closet. Medusa got her shook. Yeah. Because Medusa takes a shower. Medusa looks like she's a party. Medusa puts on makeup. Medusa has the daughter. Medusa got her twisted. Medusa is narrating her own storyline, which is making Jasmine PO'd. And Jasmine, girl, you looking fugazi as fuck. I mean, that's just what it is, honey. Like, girl, there's just no ways around it. You are pressed, boo boo. That's all a recipe for pressed. Okay, guys, let's get these likes up. Girl, I'm gonna have to get the Vita police out here. We have 342 and 93 likes. Girl, what? All right, guys, we're gonna finish this because she goes on to tell us about a very special hashtag, and that she is going to be addressing comments in these videos. But guys, let me get my hands on my coffee really quick, and guys, go ahead and get these likes up for me. Take a minute, step on out, step back in. Let's finish this up, and give me those likes, okay? Because your girl, I'm back. And I'm giving it to you just the way you like it, nice and sassy frassy, and real, and that's it, okay? Because I don't want to have to I don't want to. Jasmine, girl, girl. That woman couldn't crush a goal if a goal just jumped out the bushes on her. Hold on a second. Let me grab my coffee, guys. Hit the like button for me, okay? Okay, here we go. Guys, yeah, to all the people who left, like about 30 people left when I asked for some likes. Okay. Girl, girl, bye. Bye-bye. I'm sure you'll be back, Ponder Replay. I mean, gosh, it's like, damn, this is free. It's not even like you paid to get up in here. It's not like you're at the damn movies. Does it cost you anything to show some love? Girl, I mean, my God. Especially, girl, I could say something very snarky, but I won't. I won't, because I'm being good. I said, you know what? I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be good, and I'm not gonna. Okay.
Getting your comment feature in any future videos, make sure y'all use hashtag MyJazzyFam and share this video and like it, and I will feature your comment. So the first question is, I'm interested in how long did it take you to get to where you are on YouTube? What kept you motivated through motherhood? Honestly, it took me a while. And for the simple fact that I was working, I was in school, and I was a student athlete.
Girl, 8 years ago when you were doing all of that, this woman is 32 years old. When did you start college? Kaylin is 9, right? She's 31. You act like you were 19. You were 20 something years old with a pimp as a boyfriend.
So YouTube, yes, it was just a hobby back then, and I wasn't consistent. I didn't do my research. I just seen other people post.
Yeah, because you were busy. You were bitty. You were bitter and busy trying to keep up with a man who was having babies on you, and you were having to go do collections at no-tell motels on prostitute cash pickup day. Okay, that's what you were busy doing, and then you got pregnant.
And I honestly just wanted to try it. So those first couple of years was just kind of just floating through. I didn't get really consistent until I got pregnant with my twins. I did more research and I started taking YouTube serious and taking it to another level, especially when I was living with my mom when twins were one. I think they were one. No, they were.
Listen to this story. So remember a couple of weeks ago, I did the reaction when the man came into her apartment feeling on her booty. So the twins have just turned 4, guys. Do the math. This girl has been a certified bum. Just imagine any of you guys today, if you still have a chance to save your daughter, just listen, okay? This is a woman who literally just became independent to where she can pay her own bills. And that was when Philip left to go to prison. I would be, as a mother, so disappointed, but I don't know Mom Duke's journey. Maybe she's proud of her. I mean, I have no idea. But at the end of the day, this is a woman who is getting ready to be 31 years old, I think, 31. And she is just paying her own bills with 5 kids. It's one thing if you just became independent because you're spoiled and your parents have spoiled you, but you have no kids and you just got your JD or you just got your MD or you just got your MBA and you're getting ready to go get a job at Solomon Smith Barney or you're getting ready to go be a trader down on Wall Street, something like that. You have dedicated your life to education and advanced degrees and you're a bad bitch and you're getting ready to do far above and beyond what your parents ever did or match even just their wildest expectation of you. This chick has 5 kids, 4 kids by a pimp, and 1 by a big hipped. Listen to her story, okay? I wouldn't have told this story for $500, okay? Alex, we'll take embarrassing information for 500.
Research and I started taking YouTube serious and taking it to another level, especially when I was living with my mom when twins were one. I think they were one. No, they were a couple of months. They were like 5 or 6 months. When I was living with my mom, I decided
So 3.5 years ago,
wanted to be able to provide for my family and be stable on my own.
3.5 years ago, the twins just turned 4, right? So 5 and 6 months, 3.5 years ago, in like September or October, her and Chris will be living together 2 years. So in the year and a half that she was solo dolo, I think she moved 2 or 3 times. So let's not give Jasmine too much applause on being so far removed from a certain person in her county that is going to court today for an eviction. Because Jazzy girl, if Chris hadn't came through and saved the day on your ass, providing, um, girl, you might be on the streets.
As you guys know, I relied on my kid's father for so long, and this was my chance to
The
figure
pimp.
something out. Now, as you guys know, daycare is expensive, and I didn't have the funds for it. So I started YouTube.
Because you were too lazy to apply for childcare resources.
Taking it seriously, and my money just gradually grew. At that time, I was paying my car note, and then I was helping my mom with like the light bill. So as my money gradually grew.
So do you imagine you're going to your good state job and your disappointing ass low life living daughter with 4 kids fathered by a pimp is living in your house and all she's paying for is a car note and a light bill? The fuck? Hello? My God. My God. Girl, Farrah would have it would be very uncomfortable up in here. Girl, Farrah, if that was my daughter, which it will never be, let me tell you something. When she pulls into the driveway, it would be very uncomfortable. Okay? I would not make it comfortable in the least. You better get it together. Is it Belina B's birthday? Happy birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. Let's see. When is that? Is it coming or is it today? Belina B, happy birthday, boo boo. Belina B, girl, happy birthday, lady. I hope that you have a wonderful celebration. I'm sure you've bought something fabulous. And that's it, and that's all. I hope that everybody show Belina B some love on these YouTube streets and wish the lady a happy birthday, okay? But let me tell you something. The fact that Mom Dukes allowed her to be so comfortable being so ratchet, and maybe as a grandmother, she was doing what she was supposed to do as far as making sure that her numbskull daughter was able to take care of 4 kids that she was obviously ill-equipped to do, that she was living like she was married with somebody who had 6 kids on her, basically. Because remember, Phil is a father of 10, and only 4 of which he fathered of Jasmine's. And we know all of that story, right? And if you don't, girl, just Google and you can get caught up on all of the shenanigans of that. Um, but let me tell you something. It's so important. If just watch your girls, guys. Watch your girls and make sure that they've got some goals, even if it's a goal of cleaning their room and saving $100 by the end of the summer, depending on the age. Give them some goals, give them something to do. Make sure that their mind is set on lots of things and not just trying to grow up too fast. That they have interest, that they enjoy art, that they enjoy, that they just enjoy life, because this is not what life is supposed to be like. This is in 2022. This woman is living very much underachiever life, and she loves to tell you about some achievements that are minuscule at 30 years old. At 21, maybe when you're in your 30s, keep telling this story in your 40s and 50s when you're talking to people who are judges and directors and people who have the fact that you wait till she gets to the part that she's living in a house. You're girl, you're living in a whole house that you're renting, and there's nothing wrong with renting a home, but she's saying it like she bought the house. You're sitting there with a ring on like you're married and you're not. Girl, you are borrowing your lifestyle. If you want to be in a house, buy a house. If you want to have that man, do things to get him to marry you instead of being fugazi. Okay? Like Jasmine seems like she wants to be a wife because she does a lot, but you're not doing the right things. If you want to be married, ask a woman in a healthy, successful marriage, not your fugazi ass friend named Tuna LaFish who is getting drugged through divorce and family court. Okay? Don't ask her for married woman advice. Ask a married woman who is actually married and happy and posting up positivity about her marriage, because honey baby, Tuna can't tell you shit about being married.
I decided it's time for me to step out of my box and live on my own. I ain't gonna lie, I was nervous at first, but
at 28 with 4 kids, she decided it was time to step out the box.
Oh my God, who would have known I would have been here in a house, y'all? So to answer your question, pregnant with my twins, I did more research and I just seen other people post, and I honestly just wanted to try it. So those first couple of years was just kind of just floating through. I didn't get really consistent until I got pregnant with my twins. I did more research.
And your man was about to go to prison.
Started taking YouTube serious and taking it to another level, especially when I was living with my mom. When
because you knew you needed to make some money.
I think they were one. No, they were.
And that fugazi degree that you have can't get you a job, because even though you have some sort of a girl, I don't know where this degree came from, girl, you don't have the brains God gave a goose.
Couple of months. They were like 5 or 6 months. When I was living with my mom, I decided I wanted to be able to provide for my family and be stable on my own.
So 3.5 years ago, she decided she wanted to provide for her family and be stable and live on her own after her man just went to prison for pimping, sex trafficking, and whatever else, theft and robbery. I forget what else Philip said he was in there for, but it was a lot. Okay. That's when 3.5 years ago. And she's been living with Chris for almost 2 years.
As you guys know, I relied on my kid's father for so long, and this was my chance to figure something out. Now, as you guys know, daycare is expensive and I didn't have the funds for it. So I started YouTube, taking it seriously, and my money just gradually grew. At that time, I was paying my car note, and then I was
Not to mention, that's when I attached myself to Strong Mommy Chrissy. And Strong Mommy Chrissy was in the middle of the worst time of her life when her husband was leaving her. And she met up with Tuna LaFish on the YouTube streets. And everybody grew like wildfire, except for this nincompoop right here who stayed where she was at. But she grew from like 5,000 subscribers to almost 50,000. But we're going to see on July 29th what the numbers really are. She's saying she's somewhere at like 54,000. And Liv, girl, where you at? Okay, girl, put that chin down. Stop it with the masculine energy.
help my mom with like the light bill. So
Help
as
with
my
the
money
light bill
gradually
and her
grew,
car
I
payment.
decided it's time for me to step out of my box, and my money just gradually grew.
This
At
is
that
what she
time, I
paid,
was paying
guys.
my car note, and then I was helping my mom with like the light bill. So
I'm sorry, I get stuck right there. 4 kids and your rusty ass, you're going live telling everybody somebody was trying to feel on your booty. Okay. This is that time. Okay. This is at that time. This is what you were paying a car payment and a light bill.
So as my money gradually grew, I decided it's time for me to step out of my box and live on my own. I ain't gonna lie, I was nervous at first, but I did it. And here I am today in a house. Oh my God, who would have
That
known
you
I would have
rent.
been here in a house,
That
y'all?
you rent.
So to answer your question, what kept me motivated? My children. They kept me motivated, kept me going, they kept me pushing.
No personal ambition, just her children. And of course, your children should push you to want to do more, have more. But as a woman, it is very important to have your own personal goals and ambition as a person. Because when your kids move on and your kids go to school and your kids get their own life, that's why Jasmine seems to be so immersed in the life of her kids and she neglects herself and her feelings. Because this is a woman who really only kind of uses her, because I don't think she's really in touch with herself. I don't think it's that she's that amazing of a mother. Not to say that she's a bad mother. You guys can debate that in the comments. At the end of the day, I think Jasmine is squarely focused on these children. And it's not so much their well being and their growth and development, it's that fucking coin on this YouTube. She is very fixated and focused on these kids because she uses the children to fuel her YouTube channel. Okay. And that's it. And that's all. Okay. That's what she's doing. Don't let this innocent act fool you.
I wanted to make sure my kids had a good life, and I wanted to be able to provide for my kids as much as I can, but at the same time be able to be in their life. And
How about just provide for your kids, period? She's such a low life living woman. I wanted to provide as much as I can. Girl, ain't nothing promised to you. There are people out here who don't live on off Medicaid, don't live off food stamps, don't live off the kindness of others, and they just support their kids, period. Where is this? I wanted to be able to support my kids as much as I can. Who says that? I want to be able to support my kids. End, stop, full sentence, period. Period. As much as I can puts a limitation to it because you're looking, girl, this girl is a born and bred, like, in my opinion, whole entire charity case. Okay. She claims no responsibility for getting stuff done. She is always looking and living for a damn handout. It's just straight to her core. When I saw this at the end of the video yesterday, I was like, what in the whole fuck did you sit down and do this whole little Easter speech, ratchet ass ghetto TED talk for?
so grateful to be able to be a content creator, which allows me to be at home with my kids all the time and see them grow and blossom into beautiful children. How long did it take me? 4 years. Let's just
The question was, how long did it take you to get your things going on the YouTube? And you took how long? You took damn near 4 minutes And a fugazi ass story.
Just say it, 4 years, because the twins were just, I just had the twins. It took me 4 years to get to where I am. I
And
worked my
strong
butt
mommy
off. I
Chrissy.
post consistently. I know a lot of people are like, I'm
Ratchet.
afraid to post because of family.
Ghetto.
Forget them.
Exploit your
Get your
kids.
money. Post consistently. Share on all your platforms. Get your content out, and I promise you, you will
What
see
was
them
that?
grow and blossom into beautiful
I'm afraid to exploit my family. What does she say?
children. How long did it take me? 4 years. Let's just say it, 4 years, because the twins were just, I just had the twins. It took me 4 years to get to where I am. I worked my butt off. I post consistently. I know a lot of people are like, I'm afraid to post because of family. Forget them.
Forget them, guys. Forget them. Forget them.
Get your money. Post consistently.
Girl, I'm done. This girl is trash. Okay. Period. Okay. And that's on per. That's on life. That's on everything. That's on girl. Never can be. Girl, it's awful. Let's see. What else is being said right here? Um, Wait, Fran, that's a promise. That's a promise sponsored ring. He didn't even buy the ring. I'm sure. I felt like she had done some sort of sponsor. We know that he didn't buy that ring, and the ring is probably lab created diamond. That is no way that she is walking around with a real diamond of that size, even though the ring is super ugly. That's not a real diamond. It's probably lab created fake ass diamante, whatever. Um, Girl, I wanted to be able to work from home, so I became a YouTuber. How about work from home and use your degree? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I believe in YouTube as a job. I mean, there's a lot of people who are doing YouTube that can do it. You know what I'm saying? And are making money, and good for them. And the fact that she's able to do it, fine. If Chris were to leave, girl, she would be in dire straits. Okay, she would be miserable. She would have to start posting and get up out of her feelings and get her bag. Okay, period. Um, this girl is absolutely ridiculous. All right. That story, the last 4 minutes, Jasmine told the story of her life in 4 minutes of her YouTube life and how she ended up making YouTube money and being able to be a YouTube mommy and be able to exploit her children to the fullest and have enough money to be able to pay those bills. Good for her. Good for her. Okay, in your 30s. Tell that story in your 40s and watch the room clear. Okay? Because Jasmine, what you have to understand is these people who have grown up with your channel, yeah, some people are doctors now. Some people are lawyers. Some people are ministers. Some people are pastors of whole churches. Some people have husbands and are growing more disdain for your lifestyle. Okay, and they're elevating and growing, and they see you as continual low life living. Okay, just look at the differences between you and your friend Tiara. All right. um at the end of the day, this story does not hold water. There's someone out here that's 22 that is confused, that maybe didn't hasn't done much with their life and just had their second baby and thinks of you as goals. Um okay, Jasmine, when you and Chris can put down $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 on a house and can get that deed in your name, girl, congratulate yourself on living a house. You live in a nice rental property, and good for you. Good for you that you've been able to elevate in terms of the size and type of property that you are able to lease. But boo boo, baby, with 5 kids, girl, I would not be big upping and high fiving just because you moved into a house. I mean, your father looks like he's got it going on over there on his Facebook page. I find it hard to believe that you almost act like you never lived in a house before. Like that you were apartment living your whole entire life. I don't really know. Maybe you can answer that question. Like, girl, did you ever live in a house before? Had you ever lived in a freestanding house, or have you always lived in apartments? Did Mom Dukes have you from apartment to apartment to apartment? Um I don't know, but whatever. I mean, it's just I don't know. The low goals, the low ambition, all of that for me. And, it's never too late. I'm gonna end it with that. It's not too late to up your game, step out of your box. Me personally, what box? There's no boxes for me. What box? That's what I say. People don't ever say to me, step out of the box, because I don't, girl, what box? That's my answer. We need some out of the box thinking. That's something that never even crosses a conversation that I have with people. First of all, I don't put people in boxes, and I don't like I'm such a free thinker and such an expanded thinker. This woman stated she stepped out of her box. This woman was in a self-imposed jail of low life living and no goals, that she decided one day, I want to pay my own way. My pimp just went to prison. My pimp boyfriend. Let me see if I can pay for myself. Oh, okay. Okay, sis. Yeah, why don't you, girl? This commentary, criticism, entertainment, and teaching purposes. Because a girl, y'all need to know out here. This is not, she is not a role model. She's just a channel that you're watching. I hope that anyone who is just even a little bit partially confused to think that this is something to model yourself after, girl, stop it. Stop. Stop. This woman is in her 30s. Girl, her stank box. Okay, big tuna. Okay, big tuna. Girl, we see you. Let's see. She mimicked Chrissy forever. Now she's mimicking other channels to come up with these lies she's telling. I think that story she just told is the absolute truth, because it matches up. I don't think that she tried to make it sound positive and cute, but that shit is ridiculous. That you're in your 30s and 3.5 years ago you decided it was time to take care of your kids when your man went to prison. Okay, okay, sis. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. She just told us it's not a lie. The lies are the F-150 getting stolen. The lies are is that potentially Chris has two jobs. Maybe he does have two jobs, but he might have two part-time jobs. We don't know what kind of jobs he has. The lies are is that you, I guess, don't get food stamps. You know, the lies are there's lots of untruths and half truths around here. What they all are, girl, we don't know. But at the end of the day, this is an obvious case of no goals, no ambition, and someone who really uses her family for coin. And I give that like a 5 dumpster on the dumpster scale. Okay. I think that that's trash. And when she sits to tell her story, the real story actually comes out. And I think that that was probably really close to the truth. Miss K, she cried the entire time she didn't. She cried the entire time she didn't was to take care of. So send that back again, Miss K. Because I'm not understanding that. Jazz will always be where she is now at the bottom. Stop exploiting your children, Jasmine. Stop. YouTube will not be here forever, and it's subject to change any day. Yeah, I mean, it social media and streaming and all of that is here forever. Will YouTube look like it is today? No, because the money makers, you know, it's going to change. It's going to evolve. But streaming is going nowhere. No one's going back to cable. Everything is streaming. Nothing is going back to traditional TV. Everything is online. Everything is on the web. Everything is virtual. Everything is in the cloud. Crowdsourcing, reality TV, you know, bloggers, vloggers. Once upon a time, bloggers were seen as a threat to journalism. And now people who are blogging, catching stories on the street, that's the film that you're seeing being played on traditional news. As far as social media is concerned, it's not going to look the same. It's going to be bigger. Okay. As far as telling your story online, the possibilities are endless. Okay. But at the end of the day, if you want to keep up with the times, you've got to elevate. And it's not part of not being real. It's not part of not keeping it trill or any of those things. At the end of the day, there is nothing wrong with elevating. Make room for someone else at the bottom. Just because you lived a certain way before, it is okay to elevate your expectations and have a little bit of ambition for yourself, especially with the fact that you are raising three daughters and you are thinking it's a praise and hallelujah that you decided at 28 years old and four kids in and a man who's going off to prison that it was finally time to support yourself after you spit out one baby and decided to take your ass out of school or take your ass out of professional sports and continue and decide to be a mother. That's when you needed to know it was time to support your family. You deciding that you were going to fall back on your kid's father who was having kids with women here, there, and everywhere without the benefit of even marriage. I mean, this is a woman who lives in La La Land. She thinks that because a man shows up to the doorstep every night and puts a fugazi ring on her finger, that that is something kin to a marriage. Girl, let him end up in the hospital and see what happens. Okay. Let's find out who Chris has on his emergency contact. Is it you? Is it LaKenya? Or is it Medusa? Okay. Guys, on that note, girl, let me go. Okay. Period. I'll see y'all later. Have a good evening. Good day, good evening, whenever you're listening to this. Take care, guys. Guys, don't forget, if you are not part of the Facebook group, go ahead, click the link above. I think we got like 3 or 4 new members in the Facebook group. Go ahead and come. I mean, it doesn't cost you a thing. It's free if you want to keep the conversation going. I think we got maybe 1 or 2 new more. So go ahead, come through. It's free. And I would say at the end of the day, this is what I would say for just everyone's so if your name is whatever your name is on Facebook, I would not draw a dotted line to who you are on YouTube. Whoever you are, who you are on Facebook, you are who you are on YouTube. I wouldn't, unless you know people, don't draw dotted lines to who you are in the chat. If you are boo boo lovely Lovelace, don't tell everybody that your name is Benita Jones. Okay. Don't do that. Just keep it cute and keep it on mute and enjoy yourself, chat, share tea, do what you want, keep it very cute and respectful. Other than that, I would love to see you guys in this Facebook group, but don't draw any dotted lines. You know, I'm all about, and I'm not going to like feel compelled to say this all the time, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. And, you know, but yeah, join the Facebook group, keep the conversation popping. And that's it, and that's all. Guys, have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for joining me today. I love you guys. Bye.